What's up, guys? We're back on the lake today with a successfully working GoPro. Not because it's mine, it's actually my tournament partner and good buddy Keith's. I'm actually out at a smaller local lake, one of my favorites today. I've been doing really well here lately fishing, of course without a working GoPro, but I've been fishing out deep. And that's something that I'm gonna try and teach you guys. I don't really do too many bass instructional videos because what hasn't been filmed already on YouTube, but I think it's gonna be fun. I've been on a really good pattern. All my shallow stuff has just been super small fish. I haven't been catching giants necessarily out deep, but it's really fun to catch them. I've been fishing less than 15 feet of water, dragging big jigs, big worms. So I'm just kind of looking around. There's literally 2 boats that are on the 2 spots that I want to fish, and neither of those boats are fishing, of course. So I'll just kind of have to piddle around, find something new, show you guys what I'm looking for when I'm fishing deep, how I'm fishing, so on and so forth, what I'm fishing with, and we'll just go from there. So got a couple hours here before I've got plans on this beauty Sunday evening, and hopefully we'll be able to stick some for you guys out deep and show you what it's all about. So let's do it. One thing I thought that I should mention that was pretty cool is that this lake that I'm on has no lake map for Garmin. So for the past year and a half that I've had a newer Garmin unit, I've actually been using the quick draw feature, and it's taken me the better part of a year and a half, but I actually have finished this map. So it's really helped me key in on offshore structure. So for example, we're just coming up to this underwater point. You can see where these 2 points kind of jut out from the shoreline that really looks like essentially nothing, but there are 2 underwater points, and that whole shoreline is filled with rock. So those are kind of the 2 main spots that we're going to be fishing on this bank here. So I thought I'd come out to this deeper point and drag around and see what happens. But Garmin Quick Draw is awesome for these little lakes that don't have any maps. All right, guys, it's pretty windy out here today, but I just rolled up to the first spot that I'm going to fish, so I thought I'd talk about a little something before it gets too breezy in the camera. But just pulled up in this cove with all the homes and docks and stuff on it. When I used to come over here and side scan, I would notice that off to my right there was a lot of hard bottom, and out deep too. Right now I'm sitting in 19 feet of water, probably casting up to 15, but there's a lot of scattered rock, good chunk rock, and that's kind of where I've been catching most of my fish. So I'm fishing with a 1/2 ounce motion fishing football jig, Missouri craw, with a Reaction Innovation Spicy Beaver as a trailer. This has been an absolutely money bait. Got a 7-foot medium heavy Fox River rod, 6-3-1 PC Fun reel, and 14-pound fluoro. It's a little bit lighter combination than what I'd typically be using, but pretty much everything's already spoken for with heavier stuff and a faster gear ratio reel. But I've been catching them pretty good, and as long as there's not any brush around, you can usually get away with 14-pound fluoro. So pretty much just start dragging around the hard bottom, and if there's one home, we're probably going to find them. So let's do it. This wind is actually a little bit more than I thought that it was going to be out here today. So I'm going to take off the 1/2 ounce. I'm going to put on a 3/4 ounce, and I'm also going to move because I haven't really gotten bit here. And usually these fish have just been here ready to rock every time I've fished. Want to let you know if they're there, but as with most offshore fishing, it's usually a timing thing. So we may just be a little on the early side or late side, I don't know. But either way, we're gonna put on a heavier 3/4 ounce jig. Again, 3/4 ounce motion fishing, my buddy Bobby. Thank you so much. And we're gonna go with the 3/4 ounce and move over to another spot with a steeper break and hopefully fish. All right, this is much better. Literally every calm spot on the lake right now is just riddled with kayakers, not even fishing kayakers, just ones that have no idea what's going on. So we're gonna work down this bank. Again, this bank's just got a really steep break, big rock, and just work them out deep. I think I caught my first or second best fish last trip I was here on this bank, but like I said before, when it comes to offshore fishing, a lot of times, especially in the summer, it can be a timing thing. Just get one to fire up or get the school to fire up. You know the deal. So I've got a big heavy jig on now, 3/4 ounce. I'm hoping it's not too much, especially since it's calm over here, but trying to stay out a little bit deeper. There he is. Oh, that's a better one. Finally. That thing crushed it. That's a big one too. I hope it's a bass. If it is, it's really big. Is it a giant? What is this? He hasn't even come up yet. Oh my God, it's a flathead. It is a giant flathead. Are you kidding me right now? No wonder he crushed it. This is the only bank on the lake that I've ever caught a flathead here. This is my second one, so I guess that makes sense. Are you kidding me? Well, the same premise applies, I guess. Look at this cool looking guy. Man, I thought that was a giant largemouth. Come on. Cool flathead though. I like these things. Kind of disappointing. I wish I've already caught in a couple bass this afternoon, I should say. It is like 1 o'clock. Who is this guy? Mr. Baby Flathead. All right, dickhead. Well, you broke my heart. Thought you were a giant. So just keep after it. Find the green one. Of course, the one deep bite I have, the camera was not on because the battery died. How about that? Well, there's your first green fish. We just came to another spot. And that's the first one. So the camera's about to die again, but sorry we missed that hook set. Typical amateur YouTuber. Put back on the 1/2 ounce, 3/4 was too big, blah, blah, blah. Camera died, blah, blah, blah. First fish, blah, blah, blah. That little one crushed it. Hopefully there's a couple more. It's a good bank. This is where I caught my biggest one last week when I was here and not filming. So let's just see what happens. Fucking fun. Okay, well, they're not giant. They're fat. And it's a bite. Whatever. That's not why we're here. Come here, bud. Okay. So, little explanation of what's been happening this afternoon. You're on FLW cam right now because my mobile battery charger is something, I think, not working very well. So you're on the dash. I've just been like bouncing around. The bite sucks this afternoon. It's all a timing thing, just like poor timing. This is the wrong lake to be at on a weekend, but just pulled back up to this bank here. It's steep drop, super steep drop actually. Oh my God, super frayed line. So we're just gonna go ahead and retie that. But anyway, yeah, it sucked. That's my third fish of the day, second of which is actually a bass. Just pulled up to this bank. That was like my second cast. That thing pretty much hit it before it even hit the bottom. So that's just kind of the program. Definitely not the day or the video I'd hoped for. I've got like less than an hour to fish. So whatever, I'll just keep grinding it out, fish around a couple of the spots that haven't been producing and see if they turn on, but whatever. You're on the dash now, so enjoy. Come here, bud. Okay. Best one of the day. How about that? Choked it. Just kind of working my way down the bank. It starts to flatten out a little bit down there, so I thought about throwing a square bill, but not even that big still. But best one of the day. Oh, what's going on, everybody in the Kansas angling experience YouTube watching world? I'm at a totally different lake than what I'd normally fish today. I used to fish this lake again quite a bit when I would do like Thursday night tournaments. Just a little city metro lake. It's kind of been developed, as you can see behind me. Big like beach, playground, water situation. So kind of neat to be back here. I did fish and film with Milliken here like the winter before last because it's got big wipers in it. Not really the early start that I was planning on this morning. It's like, I don't know, 1:30 right now probably. So I just wanted to get out and try and do something different. I know there's decent fish in here. I've kind of had a hard time trying to figure out where to start, but just gonna start maybe flipping some water willows up against some deep water. We're in like 27 feet of water right here, and it stays pretty deep right up against the bank. We'll just see what happens. Trying to get a decent video has not been terribly easy lately. I only fish really good and have good bites when I'm not filming, of course. So we're just gonna start doing this and see what happens, but was really hoping on a deep bite, but I don't really have many deep spots here. So we'll just kind of fish around and see if we can't run into one. Well, this is just kind of the program. We're in like 20 feet of water right here almost, just flipping a creature bait around up into these water willows. Deep water access, water temps like 81, 82, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Perfect time for a bite. High skies, no sun or no clouds. Cool. So I'll just try the deep water stuff. Oh my God, it's a bass. Wow. Skinny guy. So as I've been working my way down this bank, I've tried throwing deep for a little bit and it didn't work out. Saw a lot of fish down there, but I don't know, could have been white bass, but came back up to the bank since it got shallower and started flipping. That guy just hit it on the edge of these water willows and started swimming away. Maybe there will be more. Ooh, there's one. All right. That is more of what we're here for. Just saw my line start swimming away. Felt kind of funny. This guy's been caught about 78 times. He's got like a weird mouth situation, kind of a derp face. He is a derp fish. Poor derpy fella. Just came over to a different area here, just flipping the same thing. American water willows with my good friend the pit boss, catching derpy 2.5 pounders. Get him back. Cool. First good one. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Another good one. That's 2.5, 3 pounder. I flipped it in right by a turt. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, I think we figured something out. I saw a turt and I flipped it in there right next to the turt, and then my line just got heavy. I have a trocar barb in my finger right now. That doesn't feel tasty. So, nice dark Kansas City metro area state fishing lake, largemouth bass, flipping. Cool. There we go. Okay. I just came to this little cove back here, this backwater situation. Water's a lot dirtier, but it's still deep. Little dickhead baby guy. Oh my God, that was a bass. Holy shit. Wow. I thought that was, he bit like a bluegill and then started running with it, but then he never let go, so I thought I should set the hook, and I guess I'm glad I did. A 2 pounder. So we're still getting bites back in this cruddy water. The water temp's not terrible. It's like 81. Got rain the other night, so I'm sure there's water flowing in from somewhere back here. I don't know, this is all new. Everything here has been like developed in some sort of way, so like this little rock jetty dam situation back here is new. Yeah, I don't know. So still getting a couple bites. Would like to see more of the quality like we had when we were on the main lake with those 2.5, 3-pounders, but just keep fishing around back here. There he is. Oh, that was a good one. I saw him flash. That was a good one. Damn it. Been so good. I thought he was pinned. He just like hit it and just went straight pew, along the side of the willows. I don't know how I didn't get a good hook in him. Damn it. Well, after this being my 4th small fish in a row, I think we're gonna call it. So it's been real, it's been fun. Hasn't been very fun. That's all I have to say about that. Sorry the video sucks, if you guys even see it. So, with that said, bye. Like they're like the raccoons of birds. There you go. First cats. My God, baby's huge! All I had to do was bring Mrs. Kansas Angling Experience with me to catch one. Even though we didn't catch one last time. That doesn't count. That does not count. Oh, the rock pile. I love the rock pile. I fished it twice. The first time I thought I was snagged, like I was talking to you about birds. And then he came back and got it. Oh, babe, this is a giant. Babe, if this is a bass, this is, oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. 2 casts in a row. Babe got the school fired up. It is a big one. Get in here, bud. Okay, so you guys are on FLW cam because I forgot to charge my mobile battery pack, but that's the 2nd fish in a row to eat the motion fishing football jig. So, spot lock. Please. Oh.
There are things happening.
There are things happening, she says. God, that fish crushed it. That thing didn't even hit the bottom. He's like 2 3/4 pounds. 2 casts in a row on the rock pile. Well, we could have fought him for another 7 years. There we go. Dude, there are things like really happening. Okay, school's fired up. Get him back. So pretty much what we're fishing is something I've tried to fish for like the last 2 times that I've filmed, but it's just an offshore rock pile. We're like 50 yards off the bank in 15 feet of water, and the rock comes all the way out. And I talked about this in the last time that I tried to film, that I used my Garmin Quick Draw map to map the lake, and I saw that right here there's a long elongated point that comes out, and it's got rock all over it. And I've caught them good here before, and they're here. So, bye. Oh my God, he hit it on the way up. Oh, that's a better one. Yeah. I was like literally reeling it in, and he hit it on the way up. Counting rocks, this guy hit it as I was reeling it in. I don't know what that means, probably something that I should pay attention to, but whatever. Yay! I felt like dunk. Oh, he's still on it. Look at that. Look at my. Got him. Oh, he's 10.5 inches long. So I'm just like giving my girlfriend a kiss, and I got bit, and I missed it, and she thought it was funny, and then I picked up my slack, and lo and behold, the 10-inch worm on the rocks. Okay, psycho. Has done it. That fish is like probably 12 inches long, and whew, that was close. Big worms equals big fish. Well, as you can see, we are not at the lake anymore. We are back at the house. This video has been absolutely all over the place, which is extremely unlike me. I totally do not like having videos that aren't structured or just all over the place like that, but that was not my intention. My intention was to start the video off and film one fishing deep from the first lake that I was at. That didn't really work out. Then went to a different lake. That also kind of didn't work out. And then went last night with my girlfriend and decided to film a little bit and finished it up. So it was kind of long, it was kind of drawn out, but the whole point of it was that I like fishing deep in the summertime. I've been on kind of a cool bite, whatever. So hopefully I will have some more time here to film something from start to finish in one day like most normal people, but at the same time, you know, there was some good fish catches in here, whatever. So that being said, I'm still at it, you know, cranking out all the edits for Ben. We're sitting on like 6 or 7 videos right now that haven't even been put out. He's in Montana with the family, so I'll have some extra time this week to maybe get out and do something different. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. Tried to put something out. It's been a little while since I put something out quality, so hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. In the meantime, keep after it, and I'll see you on the water.